Welcome to the station Sunshine Makes the Seasons. At this station, we're going to be reading a book to learn about the cause of the seasons. Sunshine Makes the Seasons. All through the year, the earth has been rotating, once in 24 hours, giving us day and night. And all through the year, the lengths of darkness and daylight have been changing. The seasons have been changing too. You can see the reason for these changes by using an orange for the earth, a pencil, and a flashlight. Push a pencil through an orange from top to bottom. The top is the North Pole. You can mark it with an N. The bottom is the South Pole. Using a marking pen, draw a line around the orange halfway between the poles. That's the equator. Stick a pin in the orange about halfway between the equator and the North Pole. Imagine this is where you live. We have already made these for you, so you'll have these at the table. We have the earth, the pin of where we are, and the axis running through the middle of the earth. I'm going to say pause when you should pause the video and do a demonstration with these when I get there. You'll also have a flashlight to use in the demonstration. Turn the pencil and the orange. The pencil is the axis of the orange. The earth also has an axis. There is nothing like a pencil through the earth, but the earth spins as though there was something like a pencil running from pole to pole. Hold the axis of the orange straight up and down in a darkened room. Have someone shine a flashlight on the orange. The light is supposed to be the sun. The part of the orange towards the flashlight is in the daylight. The other half is in the darkness. Daylight falls on the North Pole and also the South Pole, even when you spin the orange. At this point, pause the video and try this out. Walk all around the flashlight. Keep the light shining on the orange. That would be the same as the earth going all around the sun. It would be a year. Keep the axis straight up and down. At this point, pause the video and try it out. Wherever you are as you circle the flashlight, the orange is lighted from pole to pole. All through the year and all over the earth, days and nights would be the same length. There would be no change in seasons. At this point, pause the video and answer the first question in your booklet. But we know that does not happen on Earth. The days get shorter and then longer as the Earth goes around the sun, and winter changes to summer. It's because the axis of the Earth is not straight up and down. It is tilted. Let's experiment with the orange. This time, tilt the axis the way it is tilted in the picture. That's the way the Earth's axis is tilted. Hold the orange so the North Pole is tilted away from the flashlight. Turn the orange all the way around and you will see that the pin is in the light only a short time. The northern half of the Earth has short days and long nights. Sunlight does not fall on the North Pole. The North Pole has its long winter night. It is winter and it is cold. At this point, pause the video and try this out. Keep the axis of the orange tilted in the same direction and go partway around the flashlight. Now the light falls on both poles. It is springtime in the north. Days are getting longer. Pause the video and try this. Without changing the tilt of the axis, move until you are halfway around the flashlight from where you started. Soon, the North Pole will be tilted towards the light. It is summer. Pause the video and try this. As you turn the orange, the pin is in the light longer than it is in the dark. The northern half of the Earth has long days and short nights. The North Pole has its long summer day. It is summer and it is warm. Keep moving around the flashlight. Remember, always keep the orange tilted in the same direction. You'll see that once again, light falls on both the North Pole and South Pole of the orange. It is fall in the north. These days are getting shorter and cooler too. Keep moving around and you come back to winter. Winter, spring, summer, fall. They happen because sunshine makes the seasons and because the axis of the earth is tilted. At this time, pause the video and try this out. The southern half of the earth has seasons too. They are the opposite of our seasons. When it is summer and we are going to the beach, people on the southern half of the earth have winter. They are skating and skiing. The North Pole and the South Pole also have seasons. Their winters are cold and dark. The sun does not rise every day. It is dark all winter long. During summer at the poles, the sun does not set every day. For several weeks, there is no light. Seasons at the poles are opposite. When the North Pole has winter, the South Pole has summer. 6 months later, when it is winter at the South Pole, it is summer at the North Pole. Along the equator, it is warm all the time. The temperature stays about the same all through the year. You can see why if you experiment with the orange. Move the pin to the equator. Watch the pin to see what happens as you go through a year. You'll see that day and night are just about the same length in summer and winter, spring and fall. At this point, pause the video and try it out. That's good if you like warm weather all the time, but it's also nice to see snow once in a while, to see the flowers and birds of springtime, to go swimming in the summer, and have pumpkins in the fall. Year after year, the days change, and so do the seasons. We have winter, spring, summer, and fall because the sun warms the earth and because the axis of the earth is tilted. At this point, you should complete the rest of the questions in your booklet and move on to the next station.